not one sector, be it the UN, be it business, be it government or civil society, can solve many of the world's problems that we're facing today. We need to spur collective action to really solve the pressing social and environmental challenges of our time.
Welcome to the Intelligent Enterprise Institute interview series at Davos during World Economic Forum. And today we have with us Jonathan Wong from United Nations. Hi, Jonathan.
Hi there, how are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Very well, and thank you for inviting me to speak today.
Well,
Thank you.
for joining to us today. So, Jonathan, can you please let us know a bit about your role at United Nations?
Sure, happy to. Yeah, as you mentioned, I'm Jonathan Wong, Chief of Technology and Innovation at the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific. So I cover Asia Pacific, which is 62 countries and 2/3 of the world's population, so a big region. And primarily my role, in short, is to really advise governments on how they can harness technology, innovation, entrepreneurship to achieve inclusive and sustainable development.
Well, sounds very familiar as we are also.
All of those words in there,
all the words are same, yes. So, Jonathan, I know that it's not your first time at Davos. Could you please explain us what is special for this year? So what's your mission specifically for this year at Davos?
Yeah, I think we're at kind of an important point in the world with, of course, the pandemic that we all know, the Ukraine crisis, the climate crisis. And I think the time is now for a kind of a reset, really, and kind of an economic reset, and think about how we want the world to move forward. And why I'm in Davos really is, as I mentioned, to promote how technology, innovation and entrepreneurship can really accelerate progress on the UN Sustainable Development Goals. And what I would like to get out of Davos, I suppose, is to really spur concrete action between the UN, business and government to really generate social and environmental value alongside economic value, which I think is important. So all those three dimensions.
Yeah, exactly. And we are also coming from Intelligent Enterprise Institute. We are an institute out of SAP, and we have this mission this week to explore a little bit about the intelligent choices, the choices that are rooted on correct insights and also coming from a personal background, but has a huge impact on the broader society to make the world more sustainable. So may I ask if you have some personal commitments as an individual to contribute to the sustainable world?
No, absolutely. I mean, it's a great point. And I think when I talk about innovation, I always say the biggest innovation that can happen is if business look beyond profit to look at solving the pressing social and environmental challenges of our time. If we could make that shift from, say, entrepreneurship to social entrepreneurship, business as usual to inclusive and social business, I think the world would be a better place. And I think individuals have a really key role to play in actually incentivizing business to make those changes. So we all make choices. We all buy products and services, and businesses listen to their customers. So I think it's upon all of us as individuals to really think about those choices and really demand kind of products and services that are sustainable, demand products and services that look after their workers, particularly the very poorest in many of the countries that I work. And I think if we all demand that, the collective action of all our individuals can really shape that and move us towards that innovation that I mentioned earlier on.
Yeah, it all starts from our personal choices, personal commitments, and it actually has a bigger impact on our organizations and on the whole society.
Absolutely.
It always starts with the individual. So thank you very much for your valuable insights so far. So do you have a final message for our audience from Davos?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think my big takeaway from Davos would be that not one sector, be it the UN, be it business, be it government or civil society, can solve many of the world's problems that we're facing today. And I think my one key takeaway from Davos would be that actually we need to spur collective action. And I emphasize the word collective, and I do emphasize the word action as well, going beyond talking, to really solve the pressing social and environmental challenges of our time, because I think only together can we do that. So that would be my message, collective action.
Thank you very much, Jonathan, and I wish you a very nice week at Davos, and thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for inviting me.